Hi, it's Terry, and I'm one of the part-time workers at Decorators Grocery. And Kelly has asked me to do a quick video on the hot cocoa bombs to help some people out. We have a lot of questions at the store on cocoa bombs. So first thing you're going to need is you're going to need your chocolate mold. You're going to need your chocolate wafers. Today I'm using the white. I love to use white. You can color it any color you want because now she has the candy colors in the store, and these are fantastic. That's what I did with my so-called Grinch chocolate cocoa bomb. I used the green to get the right color that I wanted using white chocolate wafers. So you're going to need your chocolate wafers, a little bit of Paramount crystals, and I keep mine in a mason jar, just easy for me. And you can, and here, that's what I did with my green. I use a microwave to melt my chocolate. I do 30 seconds at a time. First time 30 seconds, you're going to take it out. It's not going to look like it's going to be melted much, but it's a start. Second time you put it in for 30 seconds, you bring it out, you're going to stir like crazy. A lot of times that second 30 seconds is enough and you won't have to do any more. Everyone's microwave is different, so you might need a third time. If I go 3 times, I go 10 seconds at a time on the last 30. I don't want to overcook or burn my chocolate. So this is my chocolate that I have melted in the microwave, and I'm going to use a spoon. I put a teaspoon in my mold, and I use the back of my spoon to bring it up to the sides of the mold. Sometimes a teaspoon is enough. It just depends on what size mold you have. You may need more. But as you can see through this a little bit, so I don't want that. I'm going to run this around a little bit. It might be enough in a liquid, and I'm covered, okay? So let's do another one. Bring them around, bring it up to the sides all the way. And if you go over, that's okay because you can melt that right off. So make sure that you're covered completely. And this one needs just a little bit more. Make sure you can't see through it. Okay, at this point, I've got 4 of them done. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. We're going to let it get really hard. And then I'm going to take it out and I'm going to do the same thing again. You want to coat this 2 times. When it's hard and it's done out of the refrigerator, I've got one that is done here. This is what it's going to be. I'm going to put my hand over the top of this mold and I'm going to bring it over, and out pops a couple of them. Sometimes it's going to take, whoops, sometimes you're just going to have to do this very lightly and they're going to pop out. So that's what I've got. I've got 4 right here. Now, as you can see, some of the edges are not completely straight. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a plate, a glass plate. You're going to put a little bit of water on that plate. You're going to put it in the microwave for about a minute. Mine's in the microwave right now. And while that's in there, let's talk about these. So to put these together, you're going to need your hot chocolate mix, which Swiss Miss, Nesquik, cocoa mixture, whatever. You can make your own homemade, whatever you want to use. You're going to use that. Some of them I put in Peppermint Crunch, and if I put it inside, I also put it on the outside so people know that it is peppermint. You're going to have your mini marshmallows, which we sell at the store, which are really very popular. And there's all kinds of sprinkles that you can use besides. Let me get my hot plate out and I'll be right back with you. So here's my plate. Okay, so I just put a little bit of water on the plate, put it in the microwave. You're going to heat it up, dump your water out, and then you're going to dry it off really well. You're going to take your cocoa bomb and you're just going to put it on upside down like this, and you're going to swirl it around just a little bit. And what you're doing is you're melting the top of that chocolate, and you're also smoothing out the edges. If there's anything on the sides, that's going to melt away. At this point, I'm going to add my cocoa mix. And I'm putting a heaping teaspoon in there in this size. And I'm going to put Peppermint Crunch in here. Then I'm going to add my marshmallows. And I'm going to put quite a few in here. These marshmallows are dehydrated that we sell at the store, and they're kind of like a Lucky Charm. Okay, then I'm going to take the top and I'm going to run it across my plate as well. So now I've got two clean edges. I'm going to put these together just like this. I'm going to hold them top and bottom. And Kelly just got in this thingamajiggy, and it is fantastic for this. I'm going to run this around the edge of my Cocoa Bomb. It's going to take off any extra, and I've got a wet rag over here on the side that I just wipe it on. It's going to help seal these two edges and smooth it out, and it works very well. So there you have your Cocoa Bomb. Okay, now what I would do at this point is I have a glass, I have my piping bag, I still have my liquid chocolate, which you could do any color you want. Like on the Grinch ones, I did the green. It doesn't take much to decorate on the top. I'm going to push that down, twist the bag. I'm going to cut off the tip of this bag. So just the very tip of it. Doesn't take much. All right, I'm going to test it here on my plate to see if it's right. And I just want a really thin stream. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Cocoa Bomb that I just finished, and I'm going to run it back and forth. You can do swirls, you can go back and forth, make a plaid, you can do anything you want with these, okay? And then I'm going to take this beautiful green mixture that Kelly makes up, and I'm going to put that on top of my Cocoa Bomb. And that's all there is to Cocoa Bombs. Now, there's a green one, here's a green one. We have fall leaves, the peppermint crunch. You could do anything that you want with these. And you can also make different flavors. Have fun with it.